Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Route X Lap Attack. This is the very first episode that I am doing where two cars get tested at once. They're both from 2002. We're going to be driving the Enzo Ferrari and the Honda NSX. Alright, so I got both the Ferrari and Honda on the same screen now. I am watching both of them as they drive along the 20-mile oval. The Ferrari is a lot faster than the Honda, so once that car finishes with its time, we will have the NSX continue its time in full screen. But this is an interesting idea I've wanted to try for a while. I've seen this on Top Gear where they have like the two cars being tested out by the Stig when he goes around the test track, and I thought, you know, if Top Gear can do it, why can't I? I did want to find something a little closer to the NSX's performance, or like get two cars that were equal in performance. That way the video would be a bit more exciting, like you could see the two cars finishing at the same time. But I just wasn't able to get it done in time, and I thought this would be the next best thing because, as I said earlier, both cars are from 2002. Now, even though the Ferraris are faster, the NSX was basically built by Honda as a way to say to Ferrari and a few other Italian companies, like, hey, fix your reliability. This is how you properly build a sports car. As a matter of fact, one of my friends who goes by the name of Lord Kamakishi, you might remember seeing him in my Gran Turismo 7 live stream I did a while back, that the NSX stands for new sports car experimental. It was also his suggestion that I get this car in the game, which I'm glad I did. The engine sounds beautiful. I was considering getting the 2012 NSX. I had that in Gran Turismo Sport, but I think I'll save that for the Crew Motor Fest. I do have a live stream where I'm going to be playing that game on June 10th. Which is a Wednesday. You should be able to see it in my community posts. If you haven't yet, I'll show you a screenshot at the end. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. I like how the Enzo and the NSX drove. I especially love the engine sound in the NSX. The Enzo is just a lot of fun to drive, though. I remember getting that for the very first time in Gran Turismo 6. And I just fell in love with the car ever since. It's a wonderful machine. Typically, I see a lot of Ferraris in red, so I figured, you know what? Let's take a look and see what other colors we can get. And I don't know, maybe my Buick had a part in this, but it just felt like a good idea to try out white for a change. That's not something I normally do when buying a Ferrari, so I figured, you know what? Let's just try something different. That's also why I got the NSX in yellow, because how often do you see that color on a car? I also felt the same way about green. I mean, there is this green Civic I see from time to time, a bright green too. I think you guys would like it. It's like the same color as Percy from Thomas the Tank Engine. All that's missing is the number 6. Yeah, I just love the way the engine sounds different when you switch back and forth. You probably saw me doing that with the Enzo a bunch of times already. Enzo's going through the tunnel. The NSX still has yet to go into the tunnel. As the Ferrari exits, the NSX is still not in the tunnel. But you know, this is to be expected. I did say that the Enzo was a lot faster. Got a lot more ponies under the hood. God, you know, I'm sorry if that annoys you guys. I just love changing the camera quickly like that. That's just a lot of fun to do. Alright, now it looks like the NSX is approaching the tunnel. Just a few more seconds before it actually goes in, while the Enzo goes on the final curve just before the finish line. NSX is in the tunnel. I mean, I'm actually using my cell phone to record the voiceover while I'm watching this video. This way I can also see like the two cars, but It's funny when I'm recording this on my cell phone, it looks like the graphics from like an older 2000s game, not from 2022. But I really love what Polyphony's done with Gran Turismo 7. I just wish it was a bit more like Gran Turismo 6 in terms of car diversity and a few other things. But you know, it's really not a bad game. Sounds like my neighbor's dog is barking. Probably is spying on me through my basement window and wants the NSX to finish its run faster. You can't rush these things. NSX is going around the final curve. Enzo already finished its time. Still on the curve. And there we are, we're on straight track again. Now we're on straight track again as the NSX finishes its lap time. We are getting a 5:17. I thought it was going to be 17, but it's 16, thank goodness. Let's see how that did compared to the other cars, and we'll also see the time that the Enzo set. Already we can see the Enzo is the second fastest car with a time of 4:20. We'll have to dig a little deeper to find the NSX's time, however. Well, initially I thought it was somewhere in the top 20, but it was just a few seconds too slow. Therefore, the 1960 Plymouth XNRG Roadster still holds the 20th fastest overall lap time, while the NSX got 12th in the PP800 category. Now, this is the second to last episode of the series. The final episode, we're going to be testing out 4 cars at once. I hope you'll join me for that. Until then, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.